Right, hello, it's Bruce back again, talking about slating and tiling. But before we get on to slating and tiling, before you can slate and tile, you need to tool up, don't you? You can't slate and tile or do anything really with that. Some tools, you can get your tools gradually, bit by bit. You don't have to buy them all at once unless you're a rich bugger. Just and it's great fun buying your tools. You'll get addicted to it, believe me. So if you work directly for a company, then essentially they'll gear you up to a degree or fully. I work for a company, and they are legally obliged to provide your PPE, your personal protective equipment, which as a roofer will sort of consist of toe protector boots, protective boots, goggles, dust masks, gloves, etc., etc., etc. All that. They may or may not provide you with your tools. The company I work for provided me with power tools, but not my hand tools. Hand tools are your bag, which is just as well, because I had an apprentice under me, and they provided him with some hand tools, a couple of £100 worth of hand tools, half of which were useless, like brickies, hammers and stuff like that. Somebody that didn't quite know what they wanted. So your hand tools are better. You're better off buying them yourself, but the power tools are handy, and they provided a whole ruck of power tools. Anyway, if you're self-employed, it's different. Obviously, you're responsible for all your tools, unless you're leaguing off somebody else, which happens sometimes. People steal your brushes and stuff like that. Yeah, you know who you are. And break knives and things like that. Jack, that was you. Jack, he broke my knife. To be fair to him though, he provided me, he did supply me with a new one. It was slightly better than the other one. It's still crap. Anyway, at some point though, you're going to need PPE, because you think, even though you think you're indestructible, you're not. And when you're young, it's easy. You need to get some good toe protector boots again, some decent trousers with plenty of pockets in, and your knee pads. Knee pads essentials. Again, you think you're indestructible, but you're not. Your knee pads are essential if you want to do roofing for any amount of time, because you're always on your knees, crawling about. And a face mask. Another, top of the shop thing that you need. You think you're indestructible, you're smoking away, you're cutting tiles in a cloud of dust. And when you're young, you don't care. When you get to my age, that's when you start thinking, well, I wish I'd have worn a mask more often. Anyway, it's up to you what you buy of it and what you use. It's not down to anybody to sort of force you to do that. It's up to you. Look after yourselves, that's what I'd say. Anyway, if you tool up in the right way, this is what can happen. This is Dan. And he tooled up. He took my advice. He tooled up. He's down on his luck. Tooled up. He got his nail pouch, which the girls love, and bingo, he's pulled. When he come back 3 days later, he was walking bow-legged. So, tool up properly. You'll be all right.